You know, parental alienation is nasty business. Same thing as parental abduction. Those who perpetrate it, well, they're devoid of any humanistic emotions. They can't feel love the way the rest of us do. It's not in their genes or in their mentality and stuff. These people seem to feel that they have, well, they they should be able to do whatever they want in order to facilitate their own happiness. And if that means harming their former spouse and others that are involved in it, well, they don't mind. The bad part is there's collateral damage. You don't have just the former spouse that they want to get revenge on. You also have the grandparents, the aunts, the uncles, the cousins, their neighborhood friends and classmates. But at the same time, most importantly, they're harming their own children in the actions that they commit. I don't know what's going on in their minds. Sometimes it could be an underlying mental health issue. Other times it could be, a control, that they want to have over others and things in their lives. Sometimes it's self-entitlement. We'll never know. Whatever it is that they do these things in an effort to justify their own inadequacies. Now myself, back in 2007, when my firstborn child, my daughter, was born, her and her step half-brother were abducted by the mother and taken over to Australia. Fought for 2 years in an effort to bring him back, only to have a family court judge decide that, well, it was in their best interest to remain with the mother, no matter all the terrible things that she'd done in the process, simply because they'd been gone for those 2 years. When that happened, I knew that I was never going to see my daughter again or have contact with her, because her mother had previously sent me an email, which the judge knew about, where she demanded a certain amount of money and a new car after the abduction, once they were in Australia. Otherwise, she was going to erase me from the minds and memories of the children. Well, when this judge decided to do this, allow her to keep the children and return to the country that they were ordered from, well, it set me back to square one. I had to begin my battle anew. I understand a lot of parents. They go through months, if not years, and even a lifetime of trying to reunite with their children. What happens is that it takes its toll upon all of us. Myself, I learned early on how to heal myself from the inside, mentally and emotionally, and I was able to overcome. But there are a lot of parents, well, each of our circumstances are different, and they can't get over what's happening to them. They can't believe that they were betrayed by a husband or a wife. They can't get over the fact they were betrayed by the family courts. They can't get over the fact that the children were also betrayed by the people that were meant to protect them. What happens is that in certain instances, these parents, well, they want to end their own emotional and mental suffering. It shouldn't be that way. Now, I know in 2016, I lost 3 parents, due to suicide. In 2017, I had 2 others that attempted to take their lives as well. One threw themselves in front of a vehicle, still suffers traumatic brain injury. I pray that God is with her. Another father, a respected member of the scientific community, well, he also attempted to end his suffering as well. Fortunately, they both survived. They're getting the mental help that they need. And I pray that they will continue to get it, and they will continue to go ahead and get well, and that their situation improves. Now, what I fail to understand is how in the hell, knowing that parents are dying all over the world because of the inadequacies that our legislators, are doing. They're not providing the laws that protect us. Our family court judges, whether it's through bias, prejudice, ignorance even, why they're not ruling in such a manner is that they uphold best interest standards of our children. Now, that being said, I talk about parents who are taking their own lives. What about our children? How many of them, when they are forced to be erased from a normally loving parent, one who has always been there from birth to the point of erasure, how many of them are being erased from, their parents' lives? Memories stolen, and even taught to hate. How many of them are even taking their lives? I just kind of wonder. And the legislators, our family court judges, even our federal government, what are they doing to protect us? In my opinion, they ain't doing horse shit. They're sitting back there because there's money to be made. We need to stop this. We need to protect these targeted parents, our victim children. We need to go ahead and rise above our own individual pain and suffering, bring our children home, let them know that they're loved by both parents. This money that the states make, it's got to end. There's other ways they could make money by keeping families together. The revenge and vengeance from the other parent, well, we need to go ahead and create laws that limit them in their actions. If they truly love our children, if they truly care about them, they're going to allow our children to know both parents, mother and father. They're also going to allow them to have relationships with grandma and grandpa and aunt and uncle and cousins and things like that. So I hope you guys will hop on board with the idea that we need to go ahead and rise above what we're going through and let these people know that enough is enough. In the meantime, I hope you'll subscribe to my channel and listen to my future videos and stuff, and also read the things that I write. Till then, I'll talk to you soon.